Welcome to Cities Skylines Mass Transit and the city of Rock Valley. In the last part we were continuing to grow our remote communities down here, and right at the end I kind of threw this community together purely on an ad hoc basis to speed the game up a little bit, and this is the area I want to kind of work on at the moment. And I do need to tidy this up a little bit, guys, because obviously I was just chucking this in as an example and I never really finished it off. Because what we're going to need to do is get in the ore specialization here, and I think what we can do is start straight away with getting the industry side working. I think maybe what we can do as well, I think what we'll do is maybe we'll come across like that, and then we'll upgrade this one-way road, reverse the direction, and this, and that can come out quite nicely like that. And I think I'm going to start. So quick look where's the resources, because what I want to do, guys, is kind of show you that the resources start roughly around where that tree is. Okay. I think about a series of grids. Okay, maybe we're out, split it a little bit like that. Come down like that. We'll make it into a little bit of a one-way system, and then what we do is that's the industry, drop the industry in just like that, and that should. Maybe I need to bring it just a smidge further south. That's going to be wasted, but who cares? Maybe we can put a road through like that. Just delete this. Through like that. Come in. Create a zone like that. And of course we got no power, no water. To get this in, just going to pause so that I don't cause problems. Pipes, pipes, pipes. Snapping on. Snapping very well. Okay. Just going to come across for 60. Yeah. Bring us back to here. No power, but I think we can solve that with parks. Nice big park in there. Yeah, let's jump through very, very nicely. Still says not connected. Oh, so I paused it. Apologies for that, guys. And the other thing I really want to do is, I think what we can do is get some kind of extend the blimp routes, I think, round to. Actually, do I want a blimp route? Yes, let's go for another blimp route. Transports aircraft. Oh, we're on it anyway because I was looking at it. And I think we can get one in here. Yeah, I think we drop a blimp route there, and then just there's there, so maybe we can come across like that, and now is pick up that route. Question is, will it let me drag it all the way to here? Yes, it will. Great. But of course, we're going to need to put the stops in here. So that will then give us a connection between these two settlements as well, because obviously some people here may want to work in this area. I mean, all for freedom of movement. So, and oops, no, I don't want that. Let's strip that off. I think maybe we can put little offices there. Here. Ah, water's getting low, sewage treatment's getting low. Okay, let's get this in. I better do the honours. Where are we going to put water? Yeah, this is getting a bit low. About over here. This one seems to be holding up a bit better, so I think maybe we will get a pump in there. That's connected, isn't it? Of course, we'll do the sanitation. Just drop that in like that. How are we doing for power? Plenty of power. So here we are, guys. We've got this now up and running. If you look at this, you've got uranium, Iron Forge Limited. That's the industries that use the resources, and then what you've got up here is it's the same one. Okay. Oh, it's a bit of a disappointment. Maybe because I'm not really over those more mining solutions. It's these ones on the corners. So we've now got a little bit of ore specialisation running now up in this corner. Probably need to expand this bit a little way. And of course, what we're going to need to do is get a rail connection over here. This one's not that busy. I need to. What I might do is if I put something this way. Okay. If I come out like that, and put a we can do keep this simple in a very relative term. Across here, like that. You can tweak into that point like that. Sorry, your cursor. Not having the best of days at the moment. Computer keeps playing up, being a bit of a pain in the neck. That gives me the external connections, but that could also mean that that will also run into there, so we could get trains from here that would run to there. That could be a problem. Oops, power. Water. Sorry, water and power actually. That up like that, and of course we're come this way actually. That. Of course, we need to bring goods in as well as out. So I think we have to keep an eye on this station. What we may have to do is actually we could put a second station here that actually goes out to there, and that kind of connects this area up now. It's running nicely, and I think what we can do is get maybe get road in here. It's a bit more. Don't want to go too much for commercial here. simply because with a single rail connection it could make life a little bit difficult. I think maybe we'll come all the way through to push the boat out a little bit. Maybe we'll come in here or get that built up. Yeah, you can see the traffic's building up a little bit here. So we've got Wartown over here, we've got this area over here, a bit of shortage of workers. And one thing I did do off camera, guys, is I put this footpath in just to demonstrate that residents will walk quite long distances. So yeah, or cycle, I think that's a... I know it's running. Got a jogging resident here. Or just running, walking very quickly. Okay, let's just get a little bit more in this area. Maybe we can get out here. Maybe we're just come across like that. Connect up. And of course we've got right next to the fire tower. Okay, let's just hook this fire tower away a little bit. A little bit unhappy, but they get over it. So yeah, we're now up to 54,000 people. I think the transport lines are working quite nicely. Let's have another look over the city. It's very important when you actually build cities up not to neglect your existing areas. This one's getting a little bit busy. I'm a little bit worried about this. We'll have to definitely have to keep an eye on this. And let's just have a quick look at the traffic flows. Actually, let's look at public transport. Air, blimp line, pale blue. So we're carrying a few passengers, but it's probably not that much. Let's actually have a bit of a breakdown, see what it's like. So yeah, I mean they are carrying their, I suppose with only carrying 35 people at a time, they're all full up. So what we maybe do is get we'll get 6. Yeah, because we've got rather long flights between there and there. But they do have their uses, in the sense that they can fly right over the city, as I said in the end. This you got here. Wow, look at this. There's a lot of people who want to use this. All coming in all the time. Okay. Tell me how many people. Let's go have a quick look. Yeah, so we got 400 people waiting here for airships. It's not particularly a very good, efficient way of travelling. I mean, I know what the solution is, guys. I'll do it. That is metro line here. So the line there, got that station there. Could do is run back. Got this line here, running, picking up there, going to there. What we could do is just get a metro line in there. Probably come off there, just go freestyle. And I think you up to there. So we can put a second metro station. about there. So a line all the way across to here, to here, to here, back again. And that's the way I would have done it pre-mass transit. Yeah, we got a lot of people here travelling. Actually, let's just check. I think what? Shh. Nah, there's enough people to this station. And what should happen now is more people should start to move towards the metro. Then again, some people might like flying, but I suppose I could increase the. Okay, let's just increase this a bit as well. Maybe we'll get 8. Let's go for 9. So we use the metro to supplement the kind of transport. See, there's a lot of people here. And it's a transport. People on this line. See if these are coming off the. They're actually travelling. See, you can see they're hooking to the metro station. So people landed here, and they actually came back here. Now we've got people came in by metro, connecting to that station there. So if we kind of now go and look at this, guys, metro. It's the tram line. That's metro. That's not metro. It's trains. That's the metro line. That's the new line. I'm actually picking up that many at the moment. Okay. There's a few people catching it. I mean, it might take a little while for it to kind of become popular, but we'll see how it goes. We'll have a bit of a competition. See whether people see this is dropping a bit now, and this one's becoming more busier at 212. So it goes to show that it's a lot of residents from here are actually travelling. And I think what we can do is just drop that there. Oops. And just put some offices in there to kind of cover the noise up a bit. And maybe we'll have a bit of a dinky row of offices there, backed up by some there as well. And a bit of. I think we'll keep the theme in this area, high density. Just for the fun of it, guys. Yeah, so there's probably lots to do. So doing this thing here. That up. Just delete these away. Bit my fail there, guys. Just some land values. Whoops. And education. Now, when you're running small areas like this, you've actually got to kind of have a look at the schools. Have we got any education over here? 1. Secondary school is not full, so that's okay. High school, yes, we've got high school as well. It's getting a bit close. maybe what I'll do is I'll put another high school just by the blimp station. You can see now where the metro is kind of taking away a lot of the people from the blimps now. So yeah, the number of passengers on the blimp line now has dropped considerably. And we do back to the metro. See now that the number of people travelling by metro is risen considerably. That carried 37 people. And here, that carried 433 people. Sorry, blimp line. But I think it serves a purpose here between these two stations. Maybe not so much between here and there. I mean, true, I'd put the metro right alongside the blimp station. I kind of distorted the test, but I still believe metro is the main option for mass transit. If you really want to carry a lot of people in a dense area, the mass transit, the metro is still probably the best option. We've now got this area here. Can we buy another tile? No. When's the next tile coming up? Metropolis. Okay. I'm kind of thinking, guys, buying this tile, and then we can get kind of build a whole new large town up here, and then maybe we can use these monorail and metro rail links here. But I think at the moment we're just going to keep this building up. I think we're going to expand all town, I think. Okay, let's just actually away and that, and I think we can a bit more here like that running. Of course, what we have here is, I mean, the one-way circuitry system often works very well in areas like this, and I think maybe we can get a little bit more high density around here. Maybe this is the easiest way to fill in little odd blocks like this. Get a little bit more industry here. Offices. Trying to get that here. This is working really well. So over here we've got big time, and of course as part of the gentrification of the city, what we can do is a little bit more industry. Come out this way a bit, and maybe just to compensate, put offices here. This is the way I like to grow a city when I'm just having fun, guys. The way to visualize it is that as the city reshapes and remodules, when it first built, all the industry is close in, then eventually all the kind of other industry starts to spread out away from the main urban areas, and here becomes a little bit more sophisticated. And we could actually just trying to think of what we could do. Let me see, we've got a cable car, we've got the blimps, and we've got a bit of some crime going on here. So maybe we got a police station here, and it's a fire coverage. Fire coverage is pretty good. We're okay. Station police cover is good. That's good. Wires a bit sticky. I mean, certainly in this area, it's almost like you need another fire station. Let's go for a bigger fire station here. Get it to provide, because we got things are a little bit more shakier in this area. This department's okay. Health's pretty good. Of course, what we can do now is start looking at unique buildings. We haven't unlocked monuments yet. Lots of unique buildings that you can kind of put in. Although be aware that they've all got noise issues around them. See what we could do is put a shelter in here. Check for power. I think what we could probably do now is the power line there. Take the one out of the inside of the city like that. That makes things a bit tidier. And maybe we can just fill in this area here. Oops. That's the zoning. That's we now to very, very close. 500 to go, guys. And I'm aware of the time. We're okay at the moment. Go for a little bit longer. Kind of thinking that we've got All Town, we've got Woods, we've got our port town here, and what I'm thinking is maybe we can have some sort of form of touristy resort out here. We go somewhere else. Yeah, but the rail links come out here, don't they? Yeah, I think we can have a tourist area out here, I think. Or maybe we can build a little touristy area in here. Okay, this is what we're going to do, guys. Trying to think. Yeah, I think we'll go completely freestyle with this. I mean, obviously we got. There we are. We're at Metropolis, and we can build an airport. I must admit, my preferred airport is actually the international airport. I often, when I'm building, I will often not even bother with the smaller airport. But well, maybe this time I'll make an exception. I think we can just kind of click in here. Like that, and maybe we can just kind of put in a few areas like that. And of course what we're going to need to do is put a rail line in. Okay, well that requires a straight length of road. What maybe we can do is I think we can maybe sneak in a straight bit of road here. That and I mean, I'm just having fun, guys. This is, I think this is what you need to do sometimes. I mean, I've often done it. When I've gone out to build a city, I've quite literally just thrown things together just to see how they work. And I think what we will do is have a path. That. I don't want this connected into the. Never ever connect your passenger lines to your goods lines. Obviously you've got to connect them to for an external link, so you've got no choice, but with something like that where you've got internal lines coming down through, just don't do it, guys. It's just not worth the effort. And I think just, and I think I hate doing this, but why not? And what we can do now is we won't allow intercity trains. This is going to be our, and we're gonna to here like that. And because offices don't need a bunch of offices there, I'm gonna, oops, I'll just go with that. I'm gonna make it into, this is going to be a British city. Many of you guys live in parts of the world where everything is gridded. It's very rare in this country, in the UK. A lot of our roads follow paths laid down because 1,000 years ago the local goat herder happened to wander across the downs in that way, and that actually goes there. I mean, that's, I'm not joking, guys. I mean, give you an example where I live. The house I live was built in the early Victorian age, and the road that I actually live near, I don't actually live on it, follows the path of a carriageway to a stately house that was knocked down over 100 years ago. So that gives you an idea. So kind of conventional town planning grid lays out. I know New York's very, very gridded. Has kind of escaped this country. And even when we've had opportunities as well, again, where I live was pretty heavily bombed during the Second World War, and they had a perfectly good opportunity to rebuild the city and make it more modern and up to date. And what do? They completely followed the old traffic patterns and rebuilt the city centre in exactly the same way as it did. And they actually did the same in London, guys. They had a couple of opportunities in the past in London, namely the Great Fire of London, and where they could have completely rebuilt the city, created the big boulevards of Paris. And all they did was they just said, oh well, nah, we're not interested. We'll just stick to the way we know. And they just rebuilt the city along the old pathways. So I'm kind of not inclined. I'm quite inclined just to make this wholly residential. Actually, let's kind of make this very, very upmarket. Yeah, let's make this into a very, very upmarket suburb. Garland Heights, okay. Policy, education boots, parks and recreation, to power, recycling, recreational use, city planning. We have high-tech housing because it's all going to be low. Encourage biking. No, can't really do it, so I'm going to build this area up here. I'm just going to make this into a very, very kind of expensive area here with a rail link, and maybe we'll bring the monorail out. Monorail can connect up to this side. See if we can get the monorail in. Say over here. Okay, let's see what we can do, guys. Monorail to bus hub. That could be fun. Wow, that's big. Slope too steep. That is big. Okay, let's that's my big issue. Monorail to bus hub, monorail metro. Okay, let's see what this thing actually looks like. Got a rail link there, which is going to come to there. Okay, let's put the monorail to bus. Okay, let's put this. Let's kind of put this out like this, just so we can see it. This is a big road. This is a four-way road. Okay, that explains why it may not have. Okay, let's just connect up like this, and we've got a major bus station here. Okay, I've got to try it, guys. Apologies. No, it won't go underground. And I think what I'm going to do is there's some space already occupied. Okay. I think what we can do is take this out. Sorry for the distraction, guys, but this is what you've got to do. You've got to experiment. Actually, can we? Okay. Right, that's running across there. Let's now connect up. Why won't that connect up? Big road? Well, what's the point of that then? Is this too close to this junction? Okay. Cancel. Demolish. Take that out. Take this out. What here? Metro monorail. That's hard. Okay. Let's put this actually. I put that across like that. Okay. That will connect like that. Now will that actually put a okay, let's do it this way then. Grade. Yeah. Yeah, that was the trick, guys. My brain was shut down. We just needed to kind of uprun it. And then we can just get in here like this. That across like that. I'll just our links up through there, so don't like that. Oops. So we've now got a monorail link to a bus station hub here. Okay. That works. A monorail link out into this area. What we might be able to do is expand this if we come out this way. Okay, let's but to break my prejudice against big roads. So we get a nice couple of boulevards in like that. Just we'll drop a big park in there. That should power link. And I think what we will do is cut this area here like that. And loads of space for offices. So again, I would not like to live next to a metro station, so not a noisy one like this anyway, so I would probably do like that. So this would be like a upmarket version of the city. And actually what we could do is put a blimp link in here as well. That could be fun. Kind of connect this whole area up. Actually what we could do is sorry for laughing guys, but I think what we could do is run this round like that and just truck this up like that. And I think what we can do is get a blimp station. Again, I think this is one of the key factors, guys. If you've got plenty of cash, I think, well, maybe if we put the blimp station there within walking distance of the and I think maybe if you come in like that, connected there, and then you come out like that, connected there, we drag you to there, you to there. Sorry, Mr. Blimp. Then we got a bit of a blimp line running through here. 60, and you just like there like that. And we've got a power link through there. So, and I think this is where I'm going to. Oops, we've got no crime. We've got better. We've got a bit. I think we'll have, because this is a very, very upmarket place. We'll have a nice big police station, fire station, and an equally big there. And of course, we'll have full medical coverage. Maybe not quite so big. Actually, did I put a crematorium in here? Oh, there, okay. I get well, what we can do is crematorium in there. Maybe this is an upmarket place, and of course we've got no trash. Actually, oh yeah, bit of a fail here, guys. Where are we going to put the trash? We don't want it too close. Let's just. I think we can run trash out like this, and give them very upmarket. Double up straight away. Yep, a bit of a fail there, guys. I was so busy prattling about that. But that's the way it goes. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And say any questions, feel free to ask. I think we'll just have a quick sneak look at the blimp line. I'll say I know I've messed about with it. Yeah, there's a few people travelling on it. Metro line here. You can see by far the metro lines are the busiest. And of course we've got our bus route's doing okay. And what I will probably do is drop in some bus routes in here offline just to get this working. Probably have a little bit of a bus route around here. Kind of have a couple of spirals coming out, but I'll do that off camera, guys. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting, and in the next part, not sure what I'm going to do actually. Maybe because we've got a tile we've got another tile. I'll think about where we're going to build the tile. Maybe we will create a tourist area just for the fun of it. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.